From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, Dopest Sports Talk Show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Maceo and EGlaze, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Hey, what's up, everybody, man? We are here virtually today, man. There's so much stuff we've been doing, man. We just said we got to give y'all something this week. But we are here, man, on Thursday, 9/19. It's a great day, beautiful day in Atlanta. Hey, man, Atlanta don't know what it want to be. It's going to be 90 this weekend. But, hey, man, what you going to do, man? What you going to do, man? It's ATL.
What can you do?
It's ATL. I'm your boy EGlaze. That's my guy right there, Maceo. Heard we virtual this time, but we'll be back in studio soon. But for today, we have so much stuff we want to talk about, man. It don't seem real, Maceo. Some of the things that just happening in the sports world, man. And what you want to start with, man? NFL, college. What you want to start with, man?
EGlaze, I have to get your instant reaction to what we witnessed on Monday night. Kirk Cousins with his first. You like that moment? He goes into Philadelphia. They say Kirk can't win in prime time. He gets the come from behind win. EGlaze, your thoughts on one Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons victory?
It was a good victory, man. I can't even take nothing. I don't have any slick comments. I don't have no you like that stuff. Hey, the man, I know everybody was mad at Philly for playing drop deep zone. Don't matter. You still got to make those passes, man. You still got to get them to them people. That pass to number 5, the young kid,
Drake London, was
beautiful. The pass he was making to becoming one of my favorite players, number 34. Like you're running
Ray McLeod.
Ray, I love the name. I'm loving Ray right now. Fantastic win, man. And look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was one of those. We might be 0-3, 0-4 going into the first game, but hey, Kirk went on the road in a prime time game where there's no other game playing. Like this Monday night, I think they got 2 games. They were just Philly, Atlanta, and bam. He showed it, man. He showed that out. Good for them. Hey, Kirk, hey, shut me up, man. And you're doing this on a pretty. You still look limpy. You still don't have, you still don't have the motor, the tools. You still don't have any movement skills. But hey, man, shut me up, man. You shut me up, dog. I gotta give you credit, man. A lot of people looking at. Hey, can I give a credit to one thing though? The defense has kept us in both games very tight. They've been playing really well together. Everybody say Pittsburgh and Philly didn't have really good offenses, but they've been playing smash mouth. Bijan is looking fantastic when you run the ball.
Right.
Amazing what can happen. He looks fantastic. Hey, nothing but up for the Falcons, man. We got Curtin to shut me up, though. I had to give him credit, man. I had to give him credit, Maceo. What's your thoughts on it?
Dog, big win. Philadelphia still, I told everybody that just pay attention to the new offensive coordinator in Philadelphia that was in Dallas. Lucky lefty Kellen Moore.
I forgot.
Hey, just keep watching. He's going to give you so much more stuff to be upset about. Sirianni and crew kind of really blew this game. But the Atlanta Falcons, they took the victory. The defense continues to play well. Bijan is showing that year 2. He's a gamer, man. He's a baller.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still no Kyle Pitts sightings, but I mean, hey, okay. Dude, I tried to tell you when this summer when I was telling you, ask for more. Nobody had a better free agency period than the Atlanta Falcons. They checked all the boxes. You saw Judon. You saw Simmons and Bates, that secondary, that tandem back there together. AJ got paid, even though Bill Belichick was doing a lot of hating on AJ. AJ is a top 10 corner in the NFL, okay? He don't get no interceptions. Okay. A lot of corners who don't get interceptions. But, I mean, hey, great, solid win. And don't think for a second that Kansas City can just come in here and annihilate the Falcons because they don't have no running game. They just signed old out of shape Kareem Hunt, who probably not going to be available on Sunday night. So you know, I know it's going to be a lot of D riding on Pat Mahomes and things, but listen, this is a game that the Atlanta Falcons can truly win. So be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish.
Man, it's one of them games. If you want to turn the fans back into the stadium, this the game. Because I
no doubt,
40 to 50% of that stands in that game gonna be all of a sudden. We didn't know Kansas City fans for the last 50 years. There will be a lot of Kansas City fans Sunday night. So if you want to get this city on your back, getting ready for that New Orleans game that comes up right after this, you win Sunday. Mercedes gonna be crunk as hell on the New Orleans game. It's gonna be
lit.
This city's gonna be lit. I just think you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, though, I'm appreciating the defense. It looks better than it has. You can already tell there's a different mood to the team with Raheem, Terry Fontenot. They were so happy to win that game, boy, the comeback win, which we hadn't seen. But I saw a stat, Maceo, I haven't seen. I didn't know Kurt had won that many comeback games. That was pretty. He does his thing, man. I give him that, but he was hitting them. He was calm, and give him credit. He even said after the game, "I got to play better, man. I'm missing some easy routes and shaking in the pocket." But hey, Falcons are learning. Run the ball. You got two horses. You got Bijan. You got your guy right behind him. Run the ball, man. Take the pressure off of that offensive line. They are built for running. They ain't built for 7 yards, seven step drops and all that stuff, man. Get the ball out to your players, man. Get them to your players. And like I say, man, that damn Ray McLeod, man. I'm liking him with that 34. That's 34.
Ray McLeod.
Buchanan, since he was. Yeah. All right, man. So let's keep going with it, man. Let's go to your city, your team. What is going on with the Cowboys? They still. What's up, David? Thank you for watching, sir. We haven't talked about it yet. That got a check. Last week we were doing a special interview, so we didn't really get a chance to talk about that. And now people are like, okay, what in the crap? Maceo, looking at the Cowboys, man, and not only the Cowboys, let's just do it from a different perspective. We have seen multiple quarterbacks who've gotten that check not panning out, especially this week. I'm going to talk about Dallas, and there's only 2 games for Dakota, but we still looking at a little wide side. And the second one is Deshaun Watson. What he's doing in Cleveland, it's pretty much done the way they're talking about. Then you look at the kid in Carolina, Mesa, who's just a rookie with Carolina. We can jump into that. Just overall, man, are we too early and going crazy and to cut people off, Mesa, or these quarterbacks are who we thought they are?
So Deshaun had a bounce back. He got a much needed win, but at the expense of another guy that got paid, and Trevor Lawrence. And a lot of people looking at Trevor like, man, I don't know, dog. I don't know. Maybe it was too soon. The Dallas situation, I'm on record. You heard me tell you this a couple of weeks ago while we were doing the show. Dallas didn't get better in the offseason.
Right.
Show me the additions that Dallas made to enhance the defense.
Right.
Giving Dak and CD money is not upgrading your team. It's just taking care of guys who are already on your roster.
Right.
They look just like the last time we saw them in Dallas.
Exactly.
When Green Bay just walked up and down the field. And the thing that bothered me the most is you have a NFL coaching staff making millions and millions of dollars who can't make one simple adjustment because all the Saints did was run left the entire game.
Yeah, whole time.
Like, at some point, I can't stress this. At some point, you as a player, somebody, you got coaches in the booth, you got coaches on the sideline, you got the Surface Pro on the sideline. At what point is somebody going to say, hey, maybe we need to slide over one? Maybe somebody need to come down in this alley because Kamara not getting touched till he getting to the secondary.
Second, third level. Yeah.
Like,
that's what got me, man. It's not just the offense everybody talking about. It's the defense that kind of surprised me. I'm like, wait a minute, this defense still got some pretty good players. And I see Michael, he doing his every Monday show. I'm like, hey, buddy, y'all might want to do something. And nobody, it just that was the biggest surprise for me with that. So it's surprising what the Cowboys doing on that defensive side. 44 points to the Saints, or 41, whatever it was. It was very shocking. Very shocking.
Yeah, David said he glad he glad the Cowboys. Everybody need a refund, Lorraine. Everybody need a refund. But
Yeah.
I mean, listen, when you get the kind of money that a lot of these guys got, they gonna always be in your pocket because people feel like the performance has to match the pay. Like,
Absolutely.
I need $60 million worth of quarterback play. I need $30 million worth of cornerback play. I need $30 million worth of wide receiver play.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's always been like that, and it's going to continue to be that way. So, I mean, are we? Can we get mad? David, listen, teams wanted Deshaun, but nobody was going to give him $250 million guaranteed.
He got guaranteed money, David.
And that's why he's in Cleveland, because Cleveland the only team that say I guarantee his money.
His whole money.
Win the sweepstakes, but people wants the asking price. That's the end. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. So
as much as a lot of teams wanted him, a lot of teams pulled back when they heard what the Browns
offered. But think about all the teams who are happy that they didn't sign him because he hadn't been right since he lost his superpower, whatever that may be. I don't want to speculate, but
we heard all the I won't say no name, but we heard all the baby oil was bought by somebody else. We heard there wasn't no baby oil to pick up. So he can't use no baby oil because it was all at somebody's house. So we're gonna
take that.
he was waiting for some baby oil to help him out, but I'm sorry, Lorraine. I'm sorry. I bet it's
special delivery.
Baby oil was out of stock, so it was at somebody's house in California. But yeah, man. Sorry about that. That just popped in my head, man. What you got for me, dog?
That's tough. I want to talk about the benching of one Bryce Young. 18 games as a starter. He's in year 2. And Dave Canales and staff decided, you know what, Bryce, we're going to sit you down, buddy. Enter the red rifle, Andy Dalton. Emmanuel Glaze, when you saw this news come across your ticker, across your electronic devices, your thoughts?
Same old Carolina. Dog, the coach comes out after the game like, nah, we're not benching Bryce. He's going to be our quarterback. Next day, he benching Bryce. What kind of crap is that, man? And look, this is Bryce, what, third coach? Third?
Yeah, man.
Offense, third.
Yeah.
All I remember, and I will always be there, and we can tell our age. Troy Aikman, 1 and
15 is rookie year.
15. Peyton Manning, 2 and
14.
2 and 14.
Yeah.
But teams invested in a quarterback. If I invest in a first round pick, I want to do what the first round pick can do. You saw what his strengths are. You're not running anything. And by the way, Maceo, who are they receivers? Can we ask who the receivers at Carolina is? What offenses are
they drafted? So they have Adam Thielen. They drafted the Leggett guy out of South Carolina, who they can't get the ball, and a bunch of tight ends. So,
yeah. And then Thielen gonna throw his helmet when a ball went over his head. He frustrated. So all that just pay. I said that is wow. And now DeMarcus Russell, he done popped up into the chats. Now he's saying, was I the worst? I was the biggest bust. I mean, come on, man. 18 games is not enough. Hell, you just mentioned one guy who everybody still thinks is going to be a superstar, but he ain't really in 4 years. Come on, man. It's one of the things about patience in an organization being patient. And Carolina's really running. Who gonna play there? If I don't play to a certain style, now I got to worry about the coach. They're gonna fire this coach in a year or two. He gone too, so they're gonna be looking for another coach. And trust me,
he's such a good-looking guy.
The old ball coach ain't coming there. Belichick ain't coming to Carolina. That ain't interesting.
Nah.
But you got
Belichick gonna load the deck for himself. He saw how it worked for Tom. He like,
Yeah.
I ain't just taking any job. I'm gonna hand pick the job I'm going to. Yeah.
And you got to really, and Lorraine bring a point back. If you got a young team, man, this is when you build. A lot of people love this and figure out ways. What do you like? What do you like, Bryce? What makes you go? What are you seeing?
Right.
Instead of you falling for the social media, and it makes you look bad. You going with Andy Dalton? Andy Dalton's on his 21st team or something like that. He don't been on every team in the league, man.
He got a lot of helmets. He got a lot of helmets on the shelf.
Yeah, whenever he go into the broadcast booth, he gonna have a whole wall full of helmets.
They gonna be like, okay, let's just say Cincinnati because he played with them the longer, but he done been with a lot of teams. He been,
and that's who you gonna run with to win your first game.
Yeah.
All right, go. Good luck with that. Enjoy that.
That's who you decide now you're company after.
Yeah. That's it. You gonna do that? Okay. All right. Enjoy yourself. What are your thoughts, man? Who you feeling?
I just said that they're trying to save Bryce from himself.
Okay.
The quarterback position is all about confidence. And lo and behold, the guy who was taken after him, who is in a much better situation, but he balling. And you got a lot of people like, see, I told you should have took CJ over Bryce. Size, arm, all of these things.
Yeah.
But when I look at Bryce play, I look at a guy that has no confidence. And the one thing we know about the quarterback position, when you start playing with your eyes down instead of your eyes up, because you're worried about where the hit's coming from,
they coming.
You're no good. So I think that Canales, Tepper, who is the worst owner in the NFL, I think those guys like, hey, Bryce, this is still your team. This is your city. You just need to sit down, watch, put the hat on, put the earpiece in your ear, visualize what's going on. Watch how Andy handles these situations because he's a pro's pro. He's a consummate professional. He's a vet. Watch how the vet handles these situations, and maybe in 3 or 4 weeks, when we reinsert you, because we're gonna reinsert you because this Andy Dalton we talking about.
Yeah, and he'll give you 2 or 3 good weeks.
He gonna keep everybody in the game. So that's how I look at it. It's not really a punishment. It's let's reset Bryce because we can see that he's losing confidence and his body language is bad. He's coming to the sidelines, heads down, and you can't have your quarterback do that. You took this guy first overall, so you're gonna at least see his contract through.
Yeah,
maybe.
And I want to see also, man, what the line do because I always look at the offensive lines and how they react to quarterbacks. Let's see how they block for Dalton and see how if it's the same pressure.
David, I'm speaking from experience. I am a former quarterback.
Yeah.
So I know what's going on.
Yeah.
When you start getting hit the way you get hit, the way he getting hit,
he get hit.
Of course, you're gonna be looking down when you should be with your eyes out. If you're getting pummeled in the pocket, you're not trying to read nothing.
He getting punished.
You worry about where the next hit coming from.
He getting punished in the pocket. He getting punished. He getting punished in the pocket, man. He getting punished in the pocket.
Yeah.
Hey, man, one more thing, man, I want to discuss, man. Who's impressed you so far in the NFL, man? Who's that team that kind of you've been like, it's only 2 games. I don't want to get over. I'm not an overreaction guy. You give me about game 8 or 9, I started looking. But so far, a team that you've been like, oh.
I'm not shocked by the success of Jim Harbaugh. I've said this time and time again, Jim Harbaugh is just a winner. He has a formula that works everywhere he's been, and it's a foundation that you love. It's built on we're gonna run the football, we're gonna be a tough physical team, and we're gonna play defense.
Yeah,
he's limiting Justin Herbert's throws to between 20 to 25 a game, and he's leaning on J.K. Dobbins in that running game. Yeah. So very impressed with them. I like what I'm seeing from Sam Darnold. I know it's 2 games, but let's not forget, he's a top 5 pick.
Right.
All the physical tools in the world, but this is where you talk about development.
Right.
And we always talk about scheme and fit, being in the right place at the right time. Well, we do know Kevin O'Connell is a true quarterback guy. He's a great play caller. He's a great game designer. And now you have Sam Darnold cooking.
Yep.
And the good thing about Sam, I think more than anything this year, with J.J. McCarthy's injury that's made him out, he's out for the year. He doesn't have to look over his shoulder because I think coming into it, especially J.J. played kind of good in the preseason.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was one of those things like, man, by week 4 or 5, J.J. gonna be ready to go.
Yeah.
So, impressed with Sam Darnold. One of the things I'm shocked about, how bad the Bears look.
Yeah.
2 weeks. And I just felt like, Caleb, a lot of bad habits. Like Sunday night, he reverted back to a lot of those USC ways. All that running around like a chicken with a head cut off in the pocket, not poised at all. And it became one of those things like, dude, that worked at USC.
Right.
That don't work, dude. The defensive tackles are just as fast as you. I ain't even talking about the ends of the linebackers. Dude, Fresno State is not on the other side of that field. You're in the NFL, sir, and he has to calm his mind, has to calm his feet, and his offensive coordinator, they got to do a lot of stuff that helps him get comfortable, and I don't think they're doing that right now.
I think a lot of quarterbacks, and Antoine, the thing about Bryce, man, I don't think he's still a good quarterback in my opinion, but a lot of these kids are realizing they were the man in high school, they were the man in college, but they going against grown men in the NFL. Yep. They going against systems that wake up to spend 70 hours a week trying to find out where you weak at.
Find your weakness.
And that's all they're doing. So a lot of these guys, especially like Caleb, he came in USC, he was making more money than some of the pros he's playing against now in college.
Yeah.
So now these players are like, welcome. Now we about to tear off on you because every place they've went, they've been the best talent.
Right.
Bryce has been the best. Caleb went to USC, Alabama, USC. Talent, like you said, they've been playing some Oregons. There are no Oregon States in NFL.
Yeah.
Even the worst team got some big. I always tell you what I tell you, Maceo. That team got millionaires as well.
Yeah.
They got ballers on that side of the street. I don't know if Bryce Young. It's just I really see a kid that doesn't have any confidence. I don't see it in him. He don't trust his line. He's never been the guy that had to.
He's always had the best. He's
had top tier talent. He's been the top tier talent.
Mater Day, they had the best athletes at Mater Day.
Yeah, everywhere he
Alabama,
went.
he got the best of everything.
Yeah,
and EGlaze, I think people forget this too. From middle school to high school, it's a jumping competition.
Yeah.
From high school to college, it's a jumping competition.
Yeah.
So from college to the NFL, dude. And again, we're talking about the best of the best. So you're talking about a situation where, dude, everybody's great.
Yeah.
This are these guys' jobs now. And like I say, your schedule is not, you got 4 homecoming teams on the schedule.
Yeah.
Dude, the NFL, I can't stress this. The NFL, you're going to have those anomaly games. But for the most part, NFL games come down to one possession. It's always a 3.5 point spread, 6.5.
Yeah.
One possession. All NFL games. Think about how many NFL games you watch. It comes out to a last second kick.
Yeah.
You got to make a game winning drive. Now the talent is equal.
And if you look at, I'm not a betting guy, but make sure, how many spreads have you seen over 7 points in the NFL each game?
You're not going to see it unless your starting quarterback is hurt.
Yeah, usually 4.5, 3.
Yeah,
it's not a big. It's not a big gap. Like in college, you see -30 when you playing the cousin Division II. It's -45 is the victory. It's 4.5, 3. It's always a tight game, and that's what I'm looking at these quarterbacks. And when you're picked high in the NFL, if you're the number 1 pick, you ain't getting lucky because you're number 1 and going to a great team. You're going to a horrible
You're going
team.
to the worst team in the NFL. That's the reason they got the number 1 overall pick.
You're going to a horrible team, which has got to figure out how to make this thing work. Like, and a lot of coaches, again, we asked the coach last. We asked, I our guy Jonas, we asked him,
No.
do you coach your offense or do you coach to your talent? He said you have to coach to your talent. A lot of these new coaches, they ain't got time. They be trying to coach their offense because they want to show what they can do and all that instead of coaching to their talents. And that's what we see a lot of these teams losing, Maceo.
And the crazy part about it, and I'm not gonna name the school, but it's a school that I have to watch their football games every Friday night.
Yeah.
And said coach is trying to do all of this other stuff, and he not looking at the talent he has and trying to, hey, what can these guys do?
Yeah, what are they good at?
Like, they can't clearly, we can't block spread, we can't run spread. My quarterback is not processing the information. We're not throwing the ball in the middle of the field. We're either throwing a go ball or a corner ball and a shallow cross. Like, bro, we're not gonna win that way.
No, not at all,
and
man.
Every week, I'm telling you, if I gotta keep watching it, I got 2.5 years left now. I'm telling you, as each week passes, I'm gonna come out of retirement and go be the OC for the next 2 seasons.
I can see you texting me. I just took a job, dog. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Because
I just took a job.
If I'm forced to watch this every week and I'm looking at this, I'm like, bro, and I know I can do something about it.
Yeah.
Bro, Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, man. These coaches, man.
You have to coach your Jimmys and Joes and quit trying to worry about your X's and O's sometimes, man.
God,
if you got 3 tight ends and 1 wide receiver and you still trying to ruin spread, you don't know what you're doing right now. You need to go to the old playbook. You got to go. He do got about 7 jobs though, Lorraine. He do got a lot. He do got a lot. Hey, your turn, man.
No, it's your turn.
Let's go to college football, Maceo.
Oh,
okay. Everybody got nervous last week. The state of Georgia was shaking. Kentucky had Air Georgia on the rope. Georgia couldn't put up points. Everybody thought the offense, your boy ain't in the Heisman Trophy running no more. He's out, they said. Georgia is overrated. They dropped from number 1. Everybody hating on it. So make sure Georgia, Kentucky, 13-12. Give us your thoughts, sir.
It's one of those games you're just going to have nights like this.
Yeah,
as an offense, especially on the road. I mean, so let me just start with this.
Okay.
We know who Mike Bobo is. We know who Mike Bobo is. So why are we expecting big play, explosive offense? He's a methodical guy.
Right.
Yes, he has a potential first-round quarterback.
Right.
We don't know about the talent at receiver. We don't know about the talent at running back. The offensive line seems to kind of be trying to gel. We will know in next Saturday when they head to Tuscaloosa. That's going to tell us a lot. But playing on the road is hard.
Yeah.
Playing on the road is hard. And if Kentucky had average quarterback play,
which
the game they probably could have won.
It's funny who the quarterback is now.
Right.
But anyway,
the guy. I mean, and so y'all don't think that Vandergriff, who done practiced with all of these guys 3 years, you don't think he was sitting in the meeting all week coaching offense and defense? Hey, do this. Now, who knows Georgia better than Vandergriff?
Yeah, this was his time to shine. But he realized I think Vandergriff was like, oh, they that fast. They fast.
I mean, running scout team or getting 2nd and 3rd team reps versus the live bullets.
When they coming at you like, oh, hey, we see you. He thought it was.
He knew a lot of what they were doing.
Yeah.
But he couldn't react to it.
Right.
He just couldn't react to it. And I mean, Kentucky plays Georgia tough every year. Whether it's in Athens, sometimes teams have your number. Yeah. Sometimes styles make fights.
Yeah.
You can blow all these folk out, but it's just something about when that team shows up, as Terrence chimes in and say Texas Fugazi. Texas is not Fugazi, but we shall see because they on Georgia's schedule. So we will see.
Yeah.
I mean, Glaze, your thoughts about it. This is the SEC. Y'all keep telling me the SEC is the toughest conference in the world.
This
So
would be Kirby's
you should have nights
greatest.
like this.
He needed this early. He needed a punch in the mouth, man.
He's happy about it.
I tell everybody, if you league out, you can walk in now and say, "Well, y'all struggling against Kentucky. Guess who we got to play in 2 weeks? We got Alabama. Guess who we got after that? We got Texas. Well, or it's Oklahoma. One of the two. Y'all ready? Y'all, you're bleeding out the mouth now. You see, ain't nobody scared of y'all when y'all walk home.
When y'all get out the bus, nobody cares.
You better get ready to play every game. The only thing
you're gonna get everybody best shot.
They coming for Georgia. They are tired of hearing about Georgia.
Yeah, man.
So guess what? Yeah, you 4-star, you 5-star, you starting, your NIL check is sweet, but lose a game. They ready for y'all to drop. Not Carson Wentz. Somebody call him Carson Wentz. Carson Beck. They say you ain't all that no more. I wouldn't even have to say nothing to Carson. If I'm the quarterback room, make sure you know what I'm doing. All I heard, Carson, what we should have went with somebody else.
Yeah. They say I should be driving this Lambo truck.
Yeah, because
they say I should take the Urus back and get a Kia Telluride.
Yeah, you know, I heard they say that Georgia ain't had a good quarterback since the other one left. I don't know who they talking about, Carson. I don't know who they talking about. They say our best quarterback been gone for 2 years. That's all I heard, Carson. I would have to tell you, show me something that you can show. All these receivers, these new receivers, these running backs, 13 points against Kentucky.
Terrence want to know, is Beck legit or is he cap?
I don't want to be one of them guys that say it after the fact, but he never fit me as that guy that everybody said he was. When I kept hearing the Heisman hype, I was like, he's got the tools. What was the kid that was playing against Stafford before? It was another quarterback that we thought was 6'5", had a cannon arm, ended up transferring to multiple schools.
You talking about Jacob Eason.
Everybody, oh my God, this is the greatest quarterback. I don't know how Georgia got him, but he got beat out because something about Georgia's offense need a grinder. They need somebody who's gonna sit there, and if it's 4th and 1 and it break down, I gotta get that first. That's why Stafford made sense in the offense. Not Stafford. I'm sorry. The kid.
Your boy Stetson Bennett.
Bennett made sense for Georgia because he was a grinder.
Yeah.
He was able to hit the tight end. He was able to do it too. Carson just this big. He got all the tools. We always talk about quarterback tools, but in Georgia, you need a grinder. We are a run-first team that pounds the ball.
Yeah.
We got play action. We need some deep passes. Everybody at Georgia, McConkey, grinder, tight end from last year, grinding athletes.
Right.
Beck look like a pretty boy to me. I don't know what Georgia can do, pretty boy. I don't know what they can do.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I don't know. Yeah, a lot of you probably hadn't seen Carson Beck in person. He all airport team. Now that I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you when he come on the field. Yeah, he looked
the part now. He beautiful. Look at that quarterback.
Big, strong kid who's super athletic, has a gun. When he show up, he dressed nice, rolly, know, the Drew, he swagged out. But that's a nice little point, Glade. I don't know if this offense is Carson Beck friendly because he doesn't really get to display his big arm.
Yeah.
And he has a gun.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, he has an absolute bazooka on his right shoulder. But I just think the mix of him and Bobo, I think if my man who's the offense coordinator in Baltimore now, who took that job, who won the back-to-back natties.
Yeah.
If this was his offense, I think Beck would thrive more. I don't know.
Bobo has never been. He's old school Georgia guy.
Bobo basic.
He's an old school Georgia basic guy.
Bobo basic, man. He call and play like he quarterback. right?
Yeah, he don't really.
Yeah, what they doing?
He's not a flashy offensive coordinator. Wherever he went, when he coached at Colorado State, the same thing.
Yeah,
He's not going to be the spread guy to get the ball open.
yeah.
He doesn't
Not
have
gonna
the
not
fancy
gonna
offense.
formation you to death. You're gonna be like, woo,
No.
he in his bag. He's
Carson
not
old
gonna do
school.
that.
That was the reason why not Carson, but Bobo's old school. He's a Georgia guy. He's a
Now
pounder.
Terrence say he expected more from ETN. So
Woo.
to me,
Woo.
this offense is not for ETN. This is a Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley,
He ain't a downhill guy.
Shell type offense. He danced too much.
He's not a downhill guy.
Yeah, he's not
His
a
offense.
downhill guy. He is a true spread, ride.
Todd Monken. Thank you, Pat. Todd Monken.
Yeah, Todd Monken. That's right, y'all. Appreciate it, coach. ETN, see, Georgia is used to having these one cut backs.
Yeah.
In the whole one cut. ETN danced too much. He run sideways so much.
Yeah.
He don't just like and when you run zone, I know this is gonna be way too technical, but zone is about pressing the A gap.
Yeah.
And then moving.
Yeah.
He running sideways. It's like they're running more instead of pressing A. Everything is like stretched to them. Everything is like outside zone.
Yeah.
And Georgia's offense is a down here. Think about all this, like the great Georgia backs.
Yeah.
Harrison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like say Chubb, Sony.
You named a few. You named a lot of the national championship team had that back you can count on to go.
They had them downhill guys. Like they weren't doing no dancing, dog.
Yeah, I think Georgia has a nice, strong freshman guy. You might see him run the ball a lot more because look, man, ETN is a spread guy. And what they show me about A-gap is the gap right beside the center. So there's A-gap.
Right.
It's on both his left and right side.
Zone is meant to be ran because you got your lineman, everybody taking that zone step, and you got to press A to get to really where you're going, to ride that wave, and then you cut. Or like say, you get in there and you might have to bend it back just a little bit more. But as far as like just that wide zone, you're running sideways for 4 yards before you even square your shoulders.
He really it's going to be interesting to see if he can adapt to it. And a lot of high schools be doing that spread stuff, man. But then there's some high schools.
I hate it.
You look at the teams that won national championships the last few years. Alabama, their power running game.
Yeah.
Georgia, power running game. Michigan. Last year, downhill power football.
Old school running game in Michigan last year.
Yeah, a lot of cute offenses that can put up 70 points. When you place a team that can punch you in the mouth, it slows it down. And that's why EDN has kind of been slow. Mason, I want to keep going with college football. I want to ask you this real quick. Are you tired of the Colorado show yet, or is it just still entertaining?
Emmanuel EGlaze, and it's so funny. You must be reading my notes, sir, because I was gonna. So I'll start with that. Then I'm gonna ask my question to you.
Yeah,
they've given us so much.
Yeah,
we're basically part of the Colorado program every day. If you follow the social media, if you follow the program, if you follow Bucky, if you follow Well Off, if you follow Shador, you follow Shiloh, they give us so much, so it's like you're there.
Right.
And sometimes you're wondering, is this too much? Like it's a video today. If you we'll get that second T. I got that for you. If you like, you look at Shador's like social media today, he's like going to a restaurant. It's all these girls outside screaming. He goes inside, people are screaming. It's always everything but football.
Yeah.
If you kind of get what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's like, where is the investment? And listen, no, without a doubt, we know we practicing. We know all of this thing, but sometimes you can just give so much, and that brings all of the other stuff that come with it. And I always say this. You know why people love Travis Hunter so much? Why Travis don't get lumped into that?
He a baller.
We never see Travis.
No.
When we do see Travis,
he
in some pajamas, goofy dance, or he's somewhere doing football stuff.
He's a
We don't
guy.
know
He's
what
a
kind of cars
football
he
guy.
drive. We don't know where he live, how he live. We don't know none of that stuff. And he's more endearing to everybody. That's why when they talk about all of the Colorado, you never hear them say, "Well, Travis, it's Travis a baller."
Yeah,
Travis
play on both
is
sides.
gamer.
Yeah, he fishing. He doing something that's just boring. You like that because when you get between them lines, you about to get all T100.
You already
get
know
it.
what's happening. So let me
Both
ask you
sides.
this, Emmanuel Glade, because we're gonna stay with this. So Dion made the comment about how everybody is hating on this program and people are hating on college kids because of NIL now. Again, we're in press conferences weekly. I've never heard anybody ask an NIL question. Never. NIL has been here 3 years now. I've never been in a press conference where somebody asked an NIL question. I never have. Your thoughts on Dion basically saying the media hating on kids because they getting NIL money?
No, they hating on your program because you got blowed out by Nebraska and you celebrating beating Colorado State, who ain't nobody sweating in college football. And look, man, I'll say this about it. I'm ready. I'm a football. I love football. I don't like the show. So I haven't been as invested. I'm actually loving that Jackson State is winning now in the SWAC. They're doing their thing down there. So I'm not hating on Colorado no more. I just don't like that it's always on my page when I'm trying to research teams that are balling. And we have been in multiple press. You see all the press conferences we in. I post them. We post them. Nobody says, "Hey, so the NIL check you got? I heard you bought da. I saw the new watch you blinging." We asking on 3rd and 7, what did you see? What happened when you didn't do that? We don't hear that stuff. We hear it's a show, and I see these guys. And that's why when you get these media credentials to certain people, they're not going there to cover football. They're going there for the show.
They're going for the show.
It's time. I would love to see this team. I don't know if Shador is ready for the next league because honestly, his daddy has been with him the whole time. Yeah. And what's going to happen when he has to go to a team like a Carolina? We talk about the difference. Yeah, he can have all the Maybach trucks he wants to. Guess what? They're going to bust his ass over there in the NFL. I had to use that language when he comes to the NFL if he wants to go. Shador, suppose Shiloh broke his arm because he was going against Nebraska. They brought that heat. Nebraska had to hear that stuff the whole time. Shador saying in the press conference, y'all ain't say that to old boy from Nebraska. Dog, they playing football now, dog. The boys are learning. And I love the fact, and I'm just at the point now where I don't hate on Colorado. I hope they do their thing. I'm really waiting for it to be about football. I'm tired of who all showing up on the sidelines. I don't care if Master P. I don't care if none of those guys. When it was 4th and 2, Dion, you had a play to make. You decided to do da. Why did you do that? I don't want to hear about they hating on you. Quit. Nobody's hating on you, Dion. You 1-1, and you have a chance to win. You're in the Big 12 now.
Yeah,
people gonna come for you now.
But this is part also of being a coach, and it's also, again, you give everybody so much.
Yeah.
And they're gonna ask about it. And it's almost like, it's always like that front running mentality I'm always telling y'all about.
Yeah.
Be the same.
Yeah.
Like be the same. When you up,
be up.
You down. I mean, my favorite quote, y'all done heard me say this many times. My dad preached this. I didn't listen all the time, but I understand. When you win, say nothing. When you lose, say less.
Yeah. He was talking to you?
Hey, it was always his favorite saying. It was one of his favorite.
Did you listen?
Sayings. Not all the time. but I was emotional guy. I played with my heart on my sleeve. So you were gonna know about it sometime, but sometimes
yeah.
I mean, but sometimes I knew to be quiet. I mean, but what you always learn is like it's just a way certain programs go about the business.
Absolutely.
And when you say some of the stuff that he says impresses, when you do some of the antics on Twitter, again, you give us so much.
Yeah.
And again, you and I, this is our job. This is what we do. So when we go into press conferences, you're asking games, but you're also asking things about what goes on. Like, hey, I noticed that. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I noticed da 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 da. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know these things if it wasn't presented to me every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't, it's just always tough because most other coaches are not, and I know everybody can say, well, but it's Dion. He's a coach. He's a coach of a big time college football.
He's a head coach over
He's the head
hundreds
coach
of people. He's over hundreds of people.
Dude, like, yes, he's been great for the economy of Colorado.
Yeah.
No, at the end of the day, wins and losses. Wins and losses.
Yeah.
And it's just like last year, I would tell y'all about. So, like, a lot of y'all exhibit front runner mentality every day, but I let y'all slide.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, everybody's there.
Yeah.
When it started going left, where those people? What are videos?
Yeah.
What? No, be consistent through all of it.
I will
That's
say
all
this.
I'm saying.
For his career not to be a waste with Shador and all that, he has to make a bowl game this year. And I think that's going to be very tough for Dion and them to make it. I'm ready for him to coach. I want to see this team be a football team. I don't want to show. I don't care about the show. You have one of the best talents college football has ever seen in Travis Hunter. You have one of the best talents in history. He can do both. He plays 80, 90 plays a game. Yeah. Kid doesn't want to leave the field, Maceo.
But Glaze, just simply like, what are the adjustments? Like,
yes.
You mean
coach the game?
No. Just by you being a corner.
Yeah.
Your corner should be better. Like, are you not talking to them?
Yes.
Are you just riding by them? Like, it's no way your corners should do some of the stuff they do. You were the best corner, and not saying they're gonna be like you, but it's just certain things from a technique perspective that they should know, because hell, the damn best corner to ever cover is the damn coach.
It's the coach. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And there's been flashy teams. Don't get it wrong. Miami back in the day, they was flashy. Miami they went out there and balled every game. You knew what they were getting. They put league players in the league. This team doesn't have that type of talent. So guess what's going to need? When you don't have the talent as coach, you have to coach. You have to bring up, like we just talked about, you got to look at your team and be like, all right, we can't do all that, bro.
Yeah.
We can't do all that.
Throw that out.
We got to be simple with it. We got to be simple. Coach Greg told me one time, one of my favorite things he wrote on the board was KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And just do that, because when you're trying to do all this fancy, I don't care about you hiring Warren Sapp. Can he coach? Can he coach? Yeah, because you can ball, that don't mean you can coach. I'm telling y'all, I met a lot of great players. Like, man, he coached. He did good in the league. Can't coach on the field. Don't know how to coach players. Magic Johnson, one of the greatest point guards ever, couldn't coach the Lakers. Couldn't coach. So don't tell me about all who you signing to coach. Can they coach the game, dog? Can they coach? Can they coach? All right, man, we got to flip it out. We got a few more minutes left out. Hey, baseball, Atlanta. Shut me up, home. Shut me up, man. Braves, man. What you thinking, Maceo? What about the Braves, dog?
I'm not thinking. What I told you. I want this thing to be over. I want us to get healthy. I want us to return in the 2025 season focused on winning a World Series.
Okay.
I want everybody healthy.
Make sure they playing well. Make sure
we are playing well, Emmanuel Glaze, but do we have the pitching? Do we have the hitting? Do we have the health to sustain a wild card game, a divisional round game, series. Are we built for it? Can we make an unassuming run? I don't think so, because it's like we get one guy back and then we lose two. We get two back and then we lose four.
I mean, come on,
the math not mathing for my Braves this year.
I mean, they blowing team. Chris Sale doing well, make sure. Come on, man. We doing some great things out there, man.
For as good as Chris Sale is doing, then you got all these other guys who get hurt. Tendonitis in the elbow and shoulder. I gotta go on injured list. I mean,
damn, dog. I mean, I was kind of hype about it, man.
And I'm always saying this: we play better when the Mets have a big lead and we have to run them down, and that just somehow gets us focused. We didn't have to run the Mets down this year. And then when I look at the Dodgers, I'm sitting there like, man, we can't beat them. We can't beat them in a 7-game series.
I thought this was supposed to be the good part of the show, man.
It is the good part of the show again.
So you saying just get it over with. Just get it over with. Get ready for
get it over with. Just get it over with. Listen, even if we punched our wild card ticket, y'all know how we get down in the wild card game. Y'all know how we get down.
Yeah, the wild card's pretty rough on us.
Y'all know how we get down. Teams come out and score 10 runs in the first inning. They battle around. Man, I just don't want that pain, dog. Like, I don't want that pain. I'd rather have a full clip and then be like, all right, if y'all beat me, okay, I got to accept that. Because I don't have Acuna. I don't have Albies. I don't have whatever. I need a healthy Austin Riley. I need a full clip. The Dodgers got a full clip.
Yeah, they do.
Got that Mookie Betts doing interviews in center field, telling Usher, don't stay away from my wife, don't be serenading my wife like that. They're respectful, man.
They're just having a good time.
We still giving Freddie standing ovations, man. Freddie don't play here no more, man. We gonna give him roses every time he come. He a Dodger, man.
He been a Dodger for 2 years now. Let it go.
Let it go. We too nice, man. We too nice.
Yeah, man. You right. All right, dog, man. Go ahead and finish the show.
Man.
What you want to talk about to finish the show? You done knocked the dog. Go ahead, man. What you want to finish?
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry about that.
I thought we had a good thing, but go ahead. When you finish the show, man, what you want to talk about, man? Finish the show, dog.
I'm sorry, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
I truly apologize, man. I didn't mean to go on that tangent.
You went on the tangent. I didn't know I did that. I didn't know, dog. I didn't know y'all.
Because it's such a sore spot. Because I'm like, every time I get my hopes up with these guys, then somebody get hurt. I just be like, man, come on. We're going to close with this, Maceo and EGlaze. Thursday night football, Patriots, Jets, AA run, the new Patriot way. Patriots are playing, I think, much better than a lot of people expected in Maceo and EGlaze. Your thoughts on this game tonight?
Hey, man, look, I'm very interested. I'm very interested in this game. I'm a big fan of Gerard Mayo. I liked when he played. I like him being the coach of the Patriots. Also, AA Ron is back. They had a good little week last week. And then I expect I'm looking for New England to probably pull this one out. I don't know why. I think Gerard got that old grinder mentality.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna go after AA Ron. They're gonna see what he can do. He was hurt last year too, so they're gonna come at him. But I see AA Ron is still 40. He graduated in 2002, so he's still a little age up there. Young cat. So I like New England tonight because and when you look about coming back games, you just play Sunday, then you got to turn around and come back on Thursday. I'm going with I go New England tonight. We'll see how this works at the end.
Yeah. I'm on the fence. I got to do a little more research on this game, but for all those people who just thought the Jets were going to automatically score 28, 35 points a game because they got AA run, y'all dreaming. Like you just said, your man's old, dog.
Yeah, and he coming off an injury.
Yeah, and he can't move. Like, I don't think he knows how to be a pocket passer because he's been an athletic quarterback his entire career. Like, and y'all know he done broke my heart a couple of times. Like the way he throw on the run, oh God, like Jesus Christ, like he can't do that stuff right now.
No, the body just you'll see a lot of these guys who are older coming off of leg injuries. Everybody like, dang man, they've been hurt a whole year. You can't, hey man, the body takes when you hit 30s and 40s, late 30s and 40s, the body ain't gonna just recuperate quick like you in your 20s. It takes a minute to get back to 100%. So I ended with this, Maceo. Finish with you. Who do you like this weekend, man? You got ATL listening. You like Atlanta, Kansas City, man, Sunday night.
Dude,
what you got, man?
I keep telling everybody.
What you got Sunday night, man?
This Kansas City Chiefs team, yeah, they're the Super Bowl champions, but this is an injured team coming in here. Kelsey got a hamstring. They don't have a running back. You know, Pacheco broke his leg.
Yeah, broke his
Kareem
leg.
Hunt, they got to get the buffet off him. So it's going to probably be 3 weeks before Kareem Hunt even play. Dude, I like the Falcons at the crib Sunday, dog. Sunday night football. Kirk Cousins with another chance. And I keep telling you, like I told you this. Dream big for this team. It's no reason. I'm going to keep telling y'all this. There's no reason this Atlanta Falcons squad should not make a deep playoff run. Y'all said they was a quarterback away. They got everything they need.
Yeah.
Defense is balling.
Hey,
Defense
Antoine
is balling.
Antoine bringing up old stuff, man.
I said I don't bet against Pat. Listen, I don't bet against Pat, and I'm probably gonna take the points, but I'm telling you, there is no reason the Falcons shouldn't win this game. Kansas City is coming into Atlanta hobbled. And if you're going to get Kansas City, get them in September.
Yeah.
When you play them in November, December, they're a totally different team.
I think Monday night helped the Falcons tremendously to see a win like that.
No doubt about it.
But every time I pick them on our pick'ems, which you can make so the pick'ems that we have on our thing, every time I pick the Falcons in a game like this, they lose. So I pick Kansas City because I want reverse psychology this week. I take the L in the pick'ems if the Falcons win Sunday night. So I pick Kansas City because I'm trying to do reverse psychology. Maybe I know I'm delusional because everybody thinks they reading their team, but I expect to see a lot of red Kansas City jerseys in there, and I need to be mixed this week. I need all my people who got them season tickets.
Yeah,
roll up in Mercedes-Benz. Don't sell them.
Antoine, I hadn't made my bet yet, so I'm still like hadn't bet against Pat Mahomes yet. I still hadn't done it, but I'm just saying today because we have to put the content in the atmosphere. There's no reason the Falcons can't win this game. Kansas City is a hobbled team. Yeah, I know y'all excited that Taylor Swift could be off Northside Drive. I know y'all are. I know y'all.
Last time she was here, she did a sold-out concert back-to-back days in Atlanta.
Man,
so
she had
80-some-thousand over that thing.
Mike said, tell my bookie to put 20 on his Falcons.
20 on it. Put 20.
Mike, I gotta talk to the bookie. Me and the bookie got in an argument yesterday.
Oh man.
So yeah, I gotta talk to the bookie. Yeah.
Hey man, check us out every Thursday, man.
Yeah,
we did it early today.
Yeah.
We'll be back in the studio 7 p.m.
Yeah.
But tonight, man, we just wanted to talk, man, because we last week we did a special edition. This week we had to get down and get down to nitty-gritty.
Yeah, we had to get in here and kick the ballistics, as they used to say. Some show I was watching. I watched New York Undercover the other day. I was like,
boy, you went back with that, kick the ballistics, boy.
Did we used to talk like that?
We used to say some phrases, kick the ballistics. I already heard that. And since
I'm still trying to understand why we used to say Audi 5000 G.
What was that about? I don't know.
One driving Audis, like
Audi 5000.
Audi 5000 G.
I'm Audi G. Now I'm not Audi, not out of here. I'm Audi G.
Audi.
We said that.
What a time.
We said that. Yeah.
Bro.
That's why my kid look at me sideways now.
Bro, that's crazy.
Kid look at me sideways now. Y'all said that. Yeah, we said it.
That's crazy. The good news is I was voted coolest band dad.
That's what's up, man.
Kids love when I pull up. They and then now the more I think about, my daughter really be trying to pimp me, y'all.
I think she probably do. She
be trying to pimp me because she be trying to tell me how to dress, and we got a uniform, but she like, Daddy, can you wear some of those? Can you wear some of those shoes? So when I get there, the kids I always be like,
see what shoes you got on.
She's like, Morgan, don't do me like that, Morgan.
Yeah.
Don't do your daddy like that. Because I come out here and just some regular Air Force Ones on you. She's like, Daddy, don't do that.
By the way, Atlanta Dream, if they win tonight, they're automatically in the playoffs. They go against New York. So they're on Peachtree TV. Check it out.
Before we go, I got to ask you, how was having the Swag Surf guys in the building to Swag Surf?
For some reason, the people only like it when it's on when it's on recording. They don't like the live. Nobody Swag Surf when it was live, but when it was on recording, they go crazy. The Swag Surf guys they did one song, make sure I said, all right then. I was like,
so they had the Swag Surf guys in the building, and people didn't want to Swag Surf.
No, nobody was getting it. But when they put it on, the DJ put it on, they go crazy.
I hate all of you.
I said we had the Swag Surf people here, and nobody Swag Surf.
Everybody in the building. Lorraine,
man,
yes, I just figured that out, Lorraine. It dawned upon me last week when this little dude played the trombone, and he was like, Morgan Daddy, can I take a picture of your shoes for my Instagram?
They call you Morgan Daddy. Wow.
Yeah, they're Morgan Daddy. Yeah. Morgan Daddy right there.
Oh, by the way, the biggest thing that happened in the game outside of the Dream win, Lotto was in the building. They went insane when Lotto was in the building.
Really?
Angel Reese, Lotto was there. Somebody would tell me about somebody named Mariah the side. I was like, who the hell is that?
Yeah, who was that? I don't know.
Well, she was Lotto though. She was.
I saw they did. They took a picture and
the ball. Yeah,
like
they did.
How did you get to hold the ball, Glaze?
Well, we the press. We get to leave late than everybody. The guy had the ball, and I was like, "Hey man, it's the last game. Can we hold it?" He's like, "Yeah." So, Lotto held it first. I held it last. I walked out with the ball last, so I did it last. So yeah, man, it's just one of them things, man. But yeah, Lotto was there. Tina Thompson was there. You know how big of a fan I am of Tina Thompson. She was in the building. Angel McCarthy was there. It was a great day. It was a great day.
Dang, all the people there. My girlfriend, Swin should have been there.
She had, they get ready for the season, man. She
Swin in New York City though. She a
big time executive, man.
She got something to the league office.
Yeah, she got stuff to do, dog. She got stuff to do, man.
Yeah. That's
all right, boy.
Hey, man. Good job, sir. We got in early, man. The sun's still out. What?
Yeah. Might go take a walk. Nah, that's okay. Yeah, we got dogs out tonight. Dogs are out today, boy. Them dogs be out around here. And everybody got dogs in the suburb. And,
call a dog, catch a dog.
And somebody be don't let the dog out the house. They mean to the fence ain't really fencing like it's supposed to.
That's why you gotta walk with a golf club, my boy.
I walk with a big stick every time. Like
I walk with a golf club. I walk with my 7-iron all the time because I'm like, listen, run out here you want to.
Yeah, I had to swing.
Run out here you want to.
I had to swing anywhere now and then.
I'm gonna drive you about 130 to the hole.
And then they always say some stuff like, "He won't bite you." Bullshit. He
about to
bite. He about to bite me now.
Why do people who have dogs always told the dog don't bite? He got teeth, don't he? You took your teeth out.
Then he bites you. Oh, he never does that because he's always in the house.
Lawsuit. I'm calling my 25% lawyer.
Man down.
My 25% lawyer.
That's man down.
Y'all ain't gonna keep awesome. The dog, he don't bite.
He don't bite.
Teeth.
He ain't gonna bite you because he know you, but he gonna bite everybody.
You feed him.
You make sure his food is plentiful.
Where they do that at, man?
All right, y'all. Next week, guys. Y'all enjoy the games. Peace.
On game. Yeah.